Probably better if I switch my microphone on. I think this is on now, so could you just give me a yes if you can hear me all? Brilliant. So fabulous. So I made this so it's a 60 second gap in between questions and answers. So we'll while we're on, there's a few people on, 23 actually. That's great. It just actually shows how YouTube has shadow banned me from all platforms. We have 170 plus thousand subscribers. In theory, every subscriber should have an alert now who has become a subscriber. So there should be an alert, a bell ringing. So it just shows how the algorithms, once they don't like your tone, once they don't like what you're promoting, they shadow ban you to a degree that only 1%, if that, actually gets to see your work. And only the ones who are avid kind of supporters in a way of I like his work will actually watch the videos that I do. Some of the videos that I've done over these past 2 years have been pretty profound. And I look at other people's work under the same banner of Crystal Healer, and some of their work have hit 700 to 3 million views, and not half as interesting conversation at all. So it just shows you how shadow banned I am. Yesterday, my video was taken down on Instagram within 20 minutes. Was it 10 minutes? So basically, yeah, it's very interesting times. Most of the speakers who talk about truth now are being suppressed, but you already know that. So what we're going to do now, if it's okay with you, is we're going to do a test run. A test run meaning that we're going to, I'm going to open it out to you guys to ask a question, and I'll answer that question either to the best of my knowledge, or I'll just pass and say, I'm sorry, I don't know about that crystal, and move on. I don't believe, in my humble opinion, it's better that you only talk about your experience and what you know on crystals. That's it. Anything else is just up in the air. So fire away if you'd like to ask a question, any question at all about a crystal, or any kind of feelings that you've had towards your crystal, any confusion you may have had while working with crystals, anything at all on the level of crystals working on a spiritual manner. I'd like for you to just ask a question, and let's see if I can come up with any of the explanations sometimes that we are stuck on and moving forward. Love my Moldavite. Thank you. Great stuff. I'm glad you love your Moldavite. Sometimes it can be a challenge working with it. Sometimes you can get nothing. Sometimes you can be just totally blown away. With Moldavite, I always say this, and we're just actually continuing writing the Moldavite book right now. This morning we were working on it, The Power of Moldavite. And it's the best way to work with Moldavite is just to allow it to do its work, rather than for us to push and force our work onto the Moldavite. Moldavite already works on your energetic frequency, so it figures out how you are that day and it works with you. That's the most profound thing about Moldavite. You don't really need to do much. It will follow you. But if you do the work, it will raise to that frequency and lift you even higher. So Moldavite, I always say, is if you get up off your ass and do your work with Moldavite, it will support you, and it's a great support. Hi Matt, what is the best crystal to activate on the third eye? There's about 1,000 crystals you can work to activate the third eye, but it's depending on what you want from the third eye. Activating the third eye, you can use any crystal at all. They will all equally work on a level of frequency, depending on what you want from your activation of your third eye? Do you just simply want to be more aware of life? Do you want to connect to the spirit world? Because every single frequency on a crystal will help that what you're after. So let's go a little bit deeper. That question you've just asked, ask me now the same question, but what is it? What do you want to achieve through your activation? And now I might be able to help you a little bit deeper. Do you understand? So if everybody just allows this lady to, or gentleman, I didn't see, to answer that question, ask yourself, sit back and just think about it. What is it you want to activate? What do you want to achieve through the activation of the third eye? You're patiently waiting for your Moldavite ring. Good stuff. I'm hoping it arrives there soon. At the right moment, it will get to you. Don't worry about that. It will be with you. Can you say something about green diopside? I've actually got some here right now. I'm working. What can I say about it? It's one of my go-to crystals when I'm working on high vibration, when I'm working on creativity, when I'm working on peace and balance, when I'm wanting to get to a point where I can just sit there and channel. So it's a deeply powerful crystal. Diopside is a fantastic magical crystal that I love working with. It is a power crystal. It's fantastic for cleansing, clearing, awakening. It's great for meditation. It's wonderful for any kind of workout. So if you're going to the gym, it's great for that because it brings you to a great energy level. So it's a balancer also. So it's great for other crystals, working alongside that with other crystals. It's brilliant. For me, I used to use it predominantly in my healing and psychic work. So it enhances your ability to feel, see, touch, smell, senses awaken, and it's extremely good for your what's that? I always get this wrong. I always forget not the immune system, the other system. Oh my God, come on, Mark. The nervous system. It's a fantastic crystal for the nervous system, amongst many other things. Jasper. What kind of Jasper did you get? Your womb caked. Interesting. The feelings after it or within a healing session when wearing a crystal can cause great reactions to the body, and those reactions I often say is like a grid, a metal grid. The metal grid sometimes corrodes, and in certain parts of the metal grid it breaks, and the crystal and the healing together starts to put the grid back together again. Thus, all of a sudden, you get electrical surge in a certain part of the body, which then either makes you jump or makes your body, like you just said, kick or sometimes crack. That's another common cause of a crystal working its magic. You'll feel a crack in your head or in your third eye or somewhere in your body, or an instant flip of the hand, or feeling like somebody's just touched you, or a weird sensation in the body. That's the power of crystals. Creative crystals are fantastic when you want to play music or start to create music, same as writing a book. So depending on music, energy, frequency, high vibration crystals are fantastic for that. One such crystal, I was talking about this today, is there's different types of crystals. So you've got your semi-precious and then you've got your precious. So emerald is a fantastic crystal to work with next to a piano. Why do I know this? Because I used to read for a lot of piano players and teachers, and they used to wear an emerald on their finger. And funnily enough, I've got an emerald here. I've been working on this for a while now. This is pretty expensive emerald. Probably a couple of €1,000 worth of emerald. But then there is another emerald that you can work with, which is basically a semi-precious stone, which is a garnet, emerald garnet, and it actually is pretty much in tune with emerald. So I like to work with emerald garnet with my clients, especially younger kids who want to play music and the piano. So that might help a little bit. Crystal for health. Again, what health would you be looking? If you ask me specific questions, I might be able to give you some answers. But health can mean so many things. So I can't really give you an overall crystal for health. I'd rather give you a specific if possible. Is there a crystal for the throat area? Wow. Again, depending on what you're wanting for the throat area, some people end up with a real trauma of fear in the throat of not being able to sing, and then they lose their voice. Or some people end up in a trauma of not having the confidence to speak their truth. So depending on which one, just on those two specifics, you can choose two different crystals. So again, it depends. Gut health, specifically, gut health is normally a crystal that absorbs negative energy, which is in the gut. So I would normally go for something like tektite, black tektite, because it's an instant absorber of negative energy, especially in the gut and the back area. So that's a fantastic crystal. I just absolutely love working with that crystal. Tourmaline is also pretty cool as well, black tourmaline. But another one which is a good crystal for that, for the gut, um, black rutile. Black rutile worked very well when massaging on the gut area, but also working with parasite cleanse is also a must. So I have parasite cleanse on my website. You can go to your local store and buy it. Woodworm, wood is it woodworm? I can't remember now, but it's woodworm. I can't remember. You'll probably know better than me. We're just ordering it now. We're ordering 80 kilos of. Let me just. So what we have right now, hang on, is mugwort, and we're going for another. We're trying for false yellow head, false yellow head flower that basically suicides parasites. But that's like finding that is like gold dust. So we've got one which is the mugwort, which is doing some terrific work at the moment. But I want to add to that. I want to evolve and grow, and I'm actually drinking it right now. I drink it through the day. So yeah, clear your gut of parasites, guys. Do it natural. Do it with the way of herbs. Look into it. What is jade good for? Oh my God. So many amazing things depending on what jade you're. There's so many different qualities of jade. I have some on my website, which is pretty expensive jade. It's really high quality. Well, looking back on jade, my God, where do you start? Um, there's so many things. It is a creative stone. So if you're working on any kind of spiritual channeling, it's fabulous for channeling. Fabulous, especially if you rub it on your third eye and your temples. Some of my clients who were quite profound in deep work, spiritual work, wore this not only to bring balance to their life, their chakras, to their health, well-being. It's a very powerful mystical crystal when working with it. One of the things that I used to like working with was jade. The jade, which is the deep. See, you can get some jade which is really, really green and hard jade, and then you can get some softer, more delicate and more kind of pastel with white. And that to me is the most powerful one for working with absent healing. Is fantastic for absent healing. Rubbing on all over your body parts where you're in pain, for your joint pains. So many things Jade is good for. I actually love Jade, and I used to have a piece next to me on my working table when I was doing psychic readings, and I swear it used to help elevate the energy in the room to be able to connect to spirit and your family. So Jade has so many qualities and so many mystical aspects of Jade. Yeah, I bought a piece for €6,000, and I had it on my side. It was just a round shaped sphere, but I worked with that. And then somebody bought a multi-millionaire bought it off me for, I think I sold it for about 800, 900. And they've never let it go out of their life since. So you can spend, €100 on a piece of jade, and you can spend 25,000 on a piece of jade, depending on what quality. But they're all equally beautiful. Love jade. I really do love it. Yeah, for me, I don't really charge my crystals in the moon, because I have a different slant on the moon. But some people really enjoy that energy. To me, when what when you've got parasites in your brain, because parasites lay eggs on a full moon. So tonight, your brain is going to be filled with eggs, parasite eggs. So the best thing to do is get yourself a mugwort and drink it. Drink it, because it will run through the body system, and it will kill, hopefully, the eggs and the parasites. Um, Honestly, guys, I can't say this enough. I can't say it enough. But if you want a healthy mind, body, and spirit, you need to start focusing on killing your parasites. Thanks for jumping on, guys. There's 86 people on. It's great. This was just a little pre chat before we do the full live. I'm going to do 2 hours of this kind of conversation with you guys. I'm going to head off now because I've got to do some videos, but I'm going to put a live on here, and it's going to be, maybe we'll do it tomorrow, and we'll do a couple of hours solid. So get your questions together, and please get them specific to your needs, rather than what's a good crystal for psychic work, what's a good crystal for health specifics. Then I can channel and look deeper into, because what I'll do as well is I'll try and come up with a crystal for you as I'm closing my eyes and feeling you and saying this feels like a good crystal for you. So I'll try and channel not only my experience of what I've worked with crystals, but I'll also try and channel you and give you an idea what would work for you in that scenario for you personally. So thanks so much for joining me, guys. Love you all. I'm going to crack on and do some videos now. I'm doing a special offer on mark.bajerski.com shortly, and it's going to be probably one of the best raffles I've ever done. So that's going to be great. I'm going to talk about pyrite crystal, because abundance is so necessary right now. So I'm going to do a few videos, and also I'm going to put the live up now, so that hopefully you can join me tomorrow at, let's say, 3 o'clock this time. We'll start it now and finish at 5. So we'll do 2 hours. So get your questions together, and I'll do my best to answer as many as I can. I'm wishing you all a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Remember, look after your body. Keep working with your crystals. Keep working with your oils. Keep working with your incense, and keep cleansing your body. And I promise you guys, you will get stronger every day, while the world is getting sicker every day. Take care. Love you all. Bye, guys. Take care.